But what he doesn't know is that he's about to get busy because Amber is on demon time. With time, she says, I'm trying to smash, bro. Even told bro to turn the lights off. So oddly enough, Invincible starts off with Mark's first day of college, and his mom is obviously doing mom shit, talking about how much she misses him, but in reality, it's not really just a miss. This bitch kinda needs him, bro. Her life is sad and pathetic, and you'll see later on, she ends up going to one of these therapy sessions later on, and meets a guy she thinks she can connect with, but unfortunately, Omni-Man actually murdered his girlfriend, which, if you forgot, she used to be married to Omni-Man. So she ends up feeling super guilty and reveals the truth to him, and he reasonably gets mad and basically tells her to fuck off, and she's so depressed after this. It's just super sad. So bro leaves his dorm to go to Amber's dorm because he thinks that his bro is busy, but what he doesn't know is that he's about to get busy because Amber is on demon time. With time, she says, I'm trying to smash, bro. Even told bro to turn the lights off. She brought protection too? Nah, she's a freak. So we finally get a backstory to Allan the Alien, and it turns out his backstory isn't very good. His species was basically getting bullied by the Viltrumites, and it didn't go out well. They were forced to create breeding camps and tried to create the next generation into super soldiers. Allan was the only successful one, but still couldn't stand up to a Viltrumite. Speaking of Allan not being able to stand up to Viltrumites, they pull up on him while he's in the middle of a date with his girlfriend, and they're beating the shit out of him to try and figure out more information of Mark and Nolan. So Allan decides not to snitch, and yeah, it gets pretty bad for him. They literally beat the hell out of him. They beat him senseless, and they don't just beat him, nope, they kill him. Was that really necessary? Nope. Left that nigga looking like Neji. Anyways, Allan just barely survives, but I think this guy turned off his life support, so maybe Allan dies. I don't know. So Mark is throwing away his toys, and one of them looks like Doctor Strange. A fake-ass Doctor Strange. A dog version of Doctor Strange. You could call him Doctor Strange? Yes, I know it's funny. But anyways, the real version appears, and Mark is not buying this shit. He instantly slams his ass on the wall like a high school bully type shit. And the guy's trying to say that this is him, he's really this person. Mark is not having his ass. He yeets his ass out into the fucking football field. They're flying and shit, and he's having a conversation. He's like, yo, I'm from another dimension. Mark is just still not having it. He doesn't believe that shit. So Mark is being oddly, extremely hostile and not having his shit, and beats his ass and tosses him around. And eventually, Doctor Strange reveals that he's actually a bug man from like another planet, and that he needs Invincible help because he needs him to do some shit that he can't do, or some shit like that. With some convincing, Invincible agrees to go to the planet. But once he goes to the planet, he finds that what the bug man told him to do is not actually there to be done. So this is some bullshit and waste of time. So the bug man says he's gonna show him to his emperor. Mark goes to their emperor, and the emperor is Omni-Man, his dad. Yeah, surprise, Invincible's dad is still alive. So when he ran away, he basically did nothing for like, I don't know how long, maybe a couple years, and then decided he was gonna kill himself by tossing himself into a black hole. Provided he was about to do that, some bug people's freaking Star Trek ass ship is about to go into the black hole, and he saves them, and then like, hey, yo, be our emperor because you saved us. That's how it works. You save us, enslave us. Anyways, in the meantime, while fucking Mark and Debbie has been traumatized for the rest of their life, Omni-Man has been clapping alien bug cheeks, and now Invincible has an alien bug half-brother. I'm sorry, but if that was me, I would've been fucking pissed. I would've killed that ugly bitch and my alien half-bug brother. I would've turned into a whole-ass supervillain. Call me the Joker, bitch. So the real reason Omni-Man called Invincible here was because that Omni-Man's existence is a threat to the planet. The other Viltrumites will eventually find him, and he needs some help to fight them off. But before they get a chance to prepare, the Viltrumites have already arrived. It's a 3v2, and Invincible is not ready. Or is he? Well, this will be his chance to prove it, and it is not going well. Bro's getting dragged across the stage. He's getting hit with a Mortal Kombat combo until he gets bailed out by his dad. But then she hits this devious ass kick on him while he's already on the ground. Omni-Man suggests that Invincible is holding back, but he's like, nah, Pops, I'm just not built like this. Nigga, I ain't Gohan. Well, nigga, you better lock in because our lives are on the line. Only after witnessing countless deaths and murders of the Bugmen does Invincible finally lock in, and it is a glorious sight. He starts knocking her like an Omni-Man did him a few years back. I see where he got these moves from, but because Invincible has good morals, he spares her, and she betrays him. Omni-Man saves him once again, but it turns out Omni-Man didn't kill everybody. And one guy comes back and hits him in the back and basically cripples him. The Viltrum Empire come in and waste no time. They give him two options options: conquer Earth or die. Which isn't really an option, it's more like an ultimatum, but you really get the point. Well, that's where the episode ends. And boy do I regret not catching up, because those 3 episodes were bangers. Invincible has proven time and time and again it is not like every other show that is out right now. It is way far and beyond. If you want to see some more Invincible, make sure to check out the previous episodes I covered on my channel.